What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, once beaten, UK British heavyweight contender, former rival of Anthony Joshua, Dillian the Body Snatcher White will be on the undercard, regardless of all of the controversy and the trouble that he's been in regarding his failed test, his June 17th notice, ahead of his June 20th fight against Oscar Rivas, Dillian White. Dillian White has been a longtime rival of Anthony Joshua for quite some time. Dillian White will be on the undercard against Marie Wap on the undercard of Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz Jr. Dillian White made his prediction. Dillian White said he's always going to stand behind his countrymen, regardless if they're rivals or not. He says, but I'm backing Anthony Joshua to beat Andrew Ruiz within 3 to 4 rounds. He's going to knock Andrew Ruiz out within 3 to 4 rounds. He should have done it the first time. I don't know what was going on with him. He didn't look himself, but I'm expecting Anthony Joshua to knock Andrew Ruiz out within 3 to 4 rounds. He says that Andy Ruiz doesn't belong in the ring with him, which is mind blowing, and he says that, Anthony Joshua has all the skill set. He's just a better fighter. Now, here's my response to that, right? For him to say Andy Ruiz is going to get blown out 3 to 4 rounds and he don't belong in the ring with him, lets me know that Dillian Whyte doesn't have a high boxing IQ when it comes to boxing outside of the ring and even inside of the ring, right? Andy Ruiz Jr. has a high boxing IQ. He has a decorated amateur background. He's only lost one fight to Joseph Parker. In the fight that he beat Joseph Parker even more clear, in my opinion, than Dillian Whyte did. Dillian Whyte nearly got knocked out by Joseph Parker. Andrew Ruiz, one blemish on his resume is Joseph Parker, and that blemish shouldn't be there because he clearly beat Joseph Parker, but he was in Joseph Parker's backyard and didn't get the nod. So he should be undefeated, right? It should be no surprise. If he was undefeated and had beat Joseph Parker, he would have already previously fought Anthony Joshua. But history is history. It is what it is, right? With that said, styles make fights. Andrew Ruiz can trade with Anthony Joshua. He's quicker. He's a better athlete, and he has a higher ring IQ. And maybe that's due to the fact that he has more boxing experience than Anthony Joshua, right? Especially at a high level. Like I said, he has a decorated amateur background. People talk about Vasyl Lomachenko's amateur background and other people's amateur backgrounds and pedigrees, but they don't talk about Andrew Ruiz because he's a heavyweight. And Andrew Ruiz has a high decorated amateur background, right? He has a high ring IQ. He's he don't look the part, but he is the part, right? He's the goods. He has very, very fast hands. He has calculated feet, and he has power. So you underestimate him, and you find yourself where you find yourself, like Anthony Joshua did. Drop 4 times and ultimately stop. So with that said, for Dillian Whyte, further lets me know that Andy Ruiz is still underestimated. Anthony Joshua is calling for a trilogy match because he wants to knock Andy Ruiz out in the in the second fight, and he wants to do it again because that's not enough, because he just wants to prove to himself that he's the better athlete. He says that he has faster hands, than Andy Ruiz. All of this stuff, just lets you know that Anthony Joshua and Dillian Whyte is underestimating Andy Ruiz. And I don't know how much more he has to prove himself. You get guys like Freddie Roach. You get guys like Joseph Parker trainer. There's tons of people that just feel and believe that Andy Ruiz just continues to get overlooked because of his approach and his physique. And that's going to bode not to be very, very well. If Dillian Whyte was to face Andy Ruiz, I'd favor Andy Ruiz to beat Dillian Whyte, point blank and period. But to say he's going to get knocked out in 3 or 4 rounds, anything's possible because it's the heavyweight division. He says that he also got mad at the commentator, said that, why you pushing Anthony Joshua to make all these changes? He don't need to make changes. He just made one mistake. Now, all of a sudden, since he made one mistake, he got to make tons of changes. He shouldn't be listening to guys like you, right? No, you got to correct your wrongs. He came up short somewhere. If he made a mistake, then that means he got to go back and fix something. That means he got to make a change. Point blank and period. That's just simple mathematics. 1 + 1 = 2. If you saying that he made a mistake, then that means he got to go back and fix the mistake, correct the wrong, right? So No, he needs to make mistakes, and I mean, he needs to make changes. And it's good that he's listening to people that said that he needs to make adjustments, point blank and period. I don't see him knocking out Andrew Ruiz in 3 to 4 rounds. It's a strong possibility because he did drop him the first time. But no, I don't see that. I think that Dillian White is being a homer at this point, and I think Dillian White is underestimating Andy Ruiz. If Dillian White was to fight Andy Ruiz Jr., I'm favoring Andy Ruiz Jr. to beat Dillian White, as most would probably do, especially now that he's on the radar. Point blank and period. Maybe before the Joshua fight, you would have favored Dillian White. Now you're gonna favor Andy Ruiz. Point blank and period. Because he's put himself on notice. He put the boxing world on notice. Point blank and period. And he's going to do it again Saturday night. Point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Buzz Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Buzz Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Dillian the Body Snatcher White says Anthony Joshua stops Andy Ruiz within 3 to 4 rounds Saturday. So all I got for y'all. Peace.